And that was something that he promised me before I ever signed with the WCW, that I would never lose that. So, and I left that company at that time before I knocked him out with his blessings. It was a meeting between two ex-friends that due to a horrible tragedy, were going to talk. And I proceeded to ask him why he did to me what he did, because I just wanted to know. I never got an explanation. I never even got to say goodbye to 30 or 40 of my closest friends, people that I worked with for years. And he explained to me how it was the biggest regret he's ever had. He's so sorry. He would like me to come back. He was going to make me, I got to end my career with his company. And again, I sat there with this creep, and I actually sat there and wondered. I said, it'd be really nice. I finally got sort of the apology I've long waited for, and you know, if you call it an explanation. And I just sat there and I said, I wonder if he's telling the truth. I mean, if it's sincere, if there's just an ounce of sincerity in what he's really saying, I think it could mean something to me. But I just don't know if he's actually means it. And, you know, I went on to ask him about my footage and my archives and all those things. I said, it would mean a lot to me, as you know, that to have access to that. I gave my best, I think, the greatest matches of all time for that company. And he goes, not a problem. He was like shocked that he even had to ask for it. He goes, done. You got it. You got everything you want. Anything you ever want, with footage, pictures, anything you want, you can have it. And within 3 days of that, his lawyer called and said that that Vince McMahon did not recall that part of the conversation having taken place. And that was just strictly to get me through the funeral, perhaps, and to maybe try to win me over to his side, and to maybe use me as some kind of buffer or liaison with Martha.
Bret, isn't it possible then that his description of your conversation was actually fairly accurate, but he just didn't put in the way you talk at the proviso that you had started the conversation by saying, I can't talk about Owen. So when he says that Owen was only a very small part of the conversation, it is actually fairly accurate.
Yeah, but I think it's really insensitive and cold for somebody that's accountable for what happened to my brother to go on national television in my home country and paint me out to be a skeleton with my eyes fixed, staring straight ahead.
Although most people, given that it was just a short time after the passing of their brother, would look somewhat skeleton-like.
Yeah, I think it says it all. I mean, that is a cold-blooded person that has absolutely no feelings whatsoever.